Hello, ladies and ghouls. Today, I'm just chilling here in my mob farm, and yeah, I'm gonna be telling you guys the story of essentially my scariest experience ever so far in my life, and it's kind of stupid because it happened like when I was a kid, you know, which is pretty stupid. It's like, oh yeah, I almost died when I was a child. It's like, damn, man, how unlucky can I get? So yeah, basically, what happened, uh, was I was in kindergarten, and, to be fair, I was like a really weird child. I didn't really interact with most kids, but, I had like my little friend group in kindergarten, right? And, yeah, we were all in recess, like we were all like just outside playing, and there was this like little mound like inside of the kindergarten that like we used to play on, and oh jeez, I don't have a hoe. Oh well, there was this little mound that we used to play on, and in this little mound it was like there was the play area, right next to it, and then there was the mound, and there was like this little like brick wall, like this pretty big brick wall. Um and me being a stupid kid, I was like kind of like balancing myself up on this like brick wall, and it was going fine. I felt pretty confident in my, balancing abilities. So yeah, I was just balancing myself on this, brick wall, having fun, whatever. And then I don't know why this kid did this. I guess he hated me or something. I don't know. I still to this day don't know who it was because people told me about it, after it happened. So I didn't even like realize that that was what happened. Um, 'Cause yeah, because of what I'm about to explain to you. But yeah, I was balancing myself on the brick wall, and suddenly, everything just goes black. And when I wake up, I just have blood all over me, and I'm crying, and I'm like, oh my god, like what the fuck is going on? Like Jesus Christ, like I felt so scared, right? Apparently, and again, I don't like this is from what people told me, right? Because again, I just blacked out, like I can't even really remember it happening. I woke up and I was just covered in blood. I was like, "What happened? What happened?" I was asking people like, "What happened?" And people told me like, "Hey, someone pushed you. Like someone pushed you, out of this. Someone like threw your balance off on purpose, and they pushed you. They pushed you from the brick wall, and you just landed on your head, and you're bleeding." And I was like, I was crying. I was like super confused, and like I remember that even back then, I was pretty young, right? But like even back then, I thought like, man, what an asshole! Like who did that? Like what a freaking prick, right? Cause yeah, apparently some kid just pushed me off the brick wall, and I hit my head pretty hard, and I started bleeding and crying and all of this stuff, and like the ambulance showed up, and again, you gotta remember, like I was a kid, right? So I had never even seen an ambulance in my life before. I had heard about them, and usually when you hear like about people going in an ambulance, it's because of something like really, bad. So when the ambulance showed up and they were like, "Hey, we gotta get you to the hospital," I was so terrified of going into the ambulance that I started crying even more, and I started saying like, "Please, I don't want to go. I just want my mom. Please, please, please don't put me in the in the ambulance." And nowadays it's so stupid. I mean, I should have just went in the fucking ambulance, but like I was a kid and I was scared, and I basically almost died. And no, I'm kidding. I didn't like it wasn't anything serious. I just like cracked my like it just like when I hit the when I hit the oh, what are you doing here, Mr. Drowned? Go away. When I hit my head on the floor, I guess I didn't like crack my skull or anything. Like well, I for sure didn't crack my skull, but it caused like a huge gash in my head that I still have a scar of. Yeah, it caused a huge gash, and I started bleeding a lot. And you know, that was the problem. Like, the bleeding itself was the problem. Like, they didn't know. You know, the paramedics didn't know if I, like, you know, actually, you know, cracked my skull or you know, they didn't know much of the situation. And I didn't know much of the situation, so, you know, people were kind of explaining, you know, to the people, you know, from the ambulance, like, what had happened, you know, the paramedics. And I was just sitting there, you know, crying my eyes out, you know, thinking that I was gonna die. And I think eventually, I can't remember, this happened so long ago, I would have to ask my mom. But eventually, I think my parents showed up, and they drove me to the hospital, and I was bleeding all over the place. And yeah, I, you know, got to the hospital, and they were like, "Oh my God, like, what happened to her? Like, what happened?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, you know, I hit my head pretty bad. Can you guys help me?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, we gotta start working on you now." And essentially, you know, what they did was they gave me a few stitches. I can't remember how many, but, you know, they, you know, put me under anesthesia. You know, they gave me a few stitches, and then I remember very specifically, after, like, they gave me the stitches, the doctor was like, "Oh yeah, since you behaved so well, you get a piece of candy." And they just gave me, like, some really shit candy and sent me home. And after the whole thing happened, I was like, oh my God, I was, like, so relieved, because when I woke up on the floor and there was blood all over me, I genuinely thought I was going to die. Like, I genuinely thought that, like, yeah, this is it for me. You know, this is it for Jane. Like, I'm not waking up from this. Like, I am going to die, and that's just it, right? But thankfully I didn't. And in all honesty, to be fair, it wasn't even anything like that serious. It was just that yeah, I mean, I just, you know, struggled for a bit, and then I, you know, got the stitches, and I was fine. But man, that scared the life out of me. I was so terrified that, you know, I was, like, somehow gonna perish from this stuff that happened to me. And hey, to whoever pushed me off of the brick wall, dude, you're an asshole, man. You're a terrible freaking human. What is wrong with you? By the way, like, in kindergarten, I used to get, like, well, I guess bullied would be the word. Yeah, I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it, really. I used to get, like, bullied by these groups of kids, so I suspect, again, I don't know, like, I don't want to point fingers at anybody. I mean, again, this happened, like, fucking, like so long ago. I don't really care anymore, but I suspect that, like, these kids just, like, wanted to, like, fuck with me. And yeah, they essentially, like, almost killed me in the process. So yeah, thanks for that, guys. You guys are really cool. And yeah, that's the gist of what happened. And maybe this is why I'm so stupid nowadays. But yeah, you know, it was a pretty scary experience. I've never had anything like that happen since, I don't think. Yeah, no, it was that one thing. It was so scary, and then it, you know, it happened so quick too, man. I can't believe, like, I don't know, it was scary. It was genuinely scary. I still kind of get wigged out, you know, talking about it to this day, because it's like such a scary experience. Like I don't know how to explain it. It was the first time I ever got knocked out, and not only that, but, like, I got knocked out and I woke up covered in blood, and, like, as a kid, that is, like, horrifying. I'm pretty sure my mom actually still has the shirt that I used that day, you know, and she kept it as, like, you know, kind of like a I guess like as an item to remember, because the shirt is just covered in blood. Like there's blood all over the shirt, and I'm pretty sure we still have it. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure we still have it. Yeah. So essentially that was the story. But don't click off yet, or I mean, you can if you want to. I'd just be really sad. Don't click off yet, but as you might have noticed, this hotel that I'm standing in right now, this little building, is actually new. I actually built it yesterday, and I finished, the bones of the structure yesterday. But as you can see, the interior is completely barren. There's nothing in the interior, and I still won't do the interiors this video, I think, because I just have no idea what I want to do with the interiors. So I don't think I'm gonna complete it this episode. Well, episode. I mean, I'm not. This isn't necessarily an episode. This is just a video. What am I saying? But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it this video. But what do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think I should do with the interiors here of the hotel? Like, what do you guys think? Is it like gonna be something simple? Is it gonna be something like kind of more complex? What do you guys think I should do with this space here in the interior of the hotel? The only thing that I have planned out for the hotel is that this part right here, right, the entrance, is just gonna be like a little like reception area, and this is the backyard, and I don't know what to do with the backyard space either. So that would be awesome if you guys could like give me some ideas, because I have like a very rough idea of what I want it to be. I kind of want this to be like a garden area, and this is a little pond right here as well that I thought was kind of cool. But I'm not sure. What I should do. So if you guys have some suggestions, feel free to leave it in the comments. I read every single comment you guys post, by the way. I'm still a pretty small channel. I literally have 16 subs as of the making of this video. So, feel free to leave a suggestion, and if I like it, I'll include it. So yeah, this is what I've been working on, is this hotel, but there's another build that I want to show you guys before you guys go. And it's honestly, I think it turned out really cool. It turned out exactly how I imagined it would, and yeah, here it is. This is a tree farm, and right down here, actually, in this chest, there's some saplings, obviously. I was kind of going for like a very, very grandiose, like very, like, I don't know, not medieval looking. What would this even be? Like kind of a Greek style of building. And this reminds me of like ancient Rome. So yeah, I was going for that, and damn, like these patterns here that I made on the wall, I think look so cool that I'm just extremely proud of this build. It's nothing too crazy. I'm sure you guys have seen like lots of tree farms in your time. It's a pretty standard thing to have in a world. But I thought that like it was so cool, and I was so excited to show you guys this build, and I'm glad I finally could. Also, I want to say thank you so much for the attention that the last video got. It got like 40 views in such like a short period of time, and it got, I believe, 4 likes, which is like, it's the average for my channel as of right now. But damn, like you guys liked the video like so quick. I remember that it got 4 likes so quick, and then it got like lots of views too. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for the support that you guys have been showing in the little story time videos or whatever. I don't know what these would even really I mean, I don't know if these would even be considered story time videos, but I guess so. Mixed with a bit of Minecraft gameplay. And I have one more thing to say before I finish off the video, guys. So what do you guys think that I should do with this space in specific? It looks kind of barren, right? We have the quarry right there. We have that house over there. We have this big tower, the tree farm, and, you know, obviously this little farmer's shack that I made. We also have the big pyramid over there. But it's still, for some reason, I can't really put my finger on it, but it looks barren. It looks like there's not much going on, right? So, can you guys help me fix that? Can you guys suggest something, you know, in the comments? Or if you are like a better builder than me, can you tell me like why it looks this empty? Because man, I really can't put my finger on it. It kind of looks empty, but you know, there's builds around. So why does it look this empty? You know, yeah, that was I guess the last thing I wanted to mention and to ask my viewers. So yeah, you know, pretty short story. I kind of got into it immediately this time because I you know, I had other stuff to show you guys and I didn't want the video to be too long because I like to keep these videos pretty short because it's like, you know, little bite-sized stories, you know, accompanied by something quite calming that is, you know, Minecraft gameplay. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and yeah, subscribe, you know, leave a comment, you know, like the video if you guys want to. If you don't like the video, just dislike it. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. See you soon.